The last step to holding the violin or viola is going to be to find your collarbone here. Now if I do this, you can see this bone running along here. So you don't want to be doing that with your shoulder, but it's just to show you where the bone is. So I'm going to relax my shoulder again, but you should be able to feel along here, this little bone. That's like a shelf that the instrument's going to sit on. So I'm going to put my violin, and this is the same if you play the viola, in rest position, which we've learnt now, hopefully. I'm going to tap over my high dot. I'm going to slide on my magic X. Has my magic X come off yet? No, obviously need to do some more practice. Sliding my magic X, tap over the high dot again, hold on slightly, let go with this arm, make my Statue of Liberty. Now I can use this hand as well. I'm going to use my right hand. I'm going to lift it up and I'm going to pop the violin on the shelf. The shelf is here, my collarbone. And I'm going to drop my head, and my jawbone here is going to sit on the chin rest. So we call this a chin rest, but we don't put our chin on it like this. It's our jaw that sits on it. And just the weight of my head should be enough to hold it. So I'm taking this hand away, that's easy. The question is, can I take this hand away and then put it back over the high dot? So for me, I've got quite a long neck, so I use my actual violin. I use one of these, which is a fancy shoulder rest. Now, you might have a Huber pad or a sponge or something just to give it a bit more length here. So I do it here. Now that's much easier for me. And I can do that with no problem. So we're going to look up, right, left, and then try again. And what you don't want to be doing is squeezing like this to hold the instrument. So if you find that you're squeezing, have a word with me, because you might need, not one of these are quite expensive, but you might need something to give it a little bit more length here, because the violin's quite narrow, the viola's probably a little bit thicker. Or you might need a different chin rest that's a bit taller. So you don't want to feel yourself squeezing. If I have my shoulder rest on, I don't feel like I'm squeezing at all. Let's try that again.